This is V from a Canadian RVer. What I'm doing in this video today is I'll be trying to clean my big 22.5 cubic inch refrigerator. Now I know that a lot of the RVers have these big boys in their RV. They started putting them in around 2014, 2015. And sure, it's great. It's great to have a massive storage for freezing. You've got a side-by-side door with a lot of room for your keeping all your groceries cool. And the nice thing about it is right there, you've got a water dispenser, ice dispenser right in the door. But here's the challenge. It's great. We've done a few videos on winterizing, on maintaining, but what about cleaning? And what I'm talking about is right at the bottom here. That's where the unit breathes. It pulls in air on one side and puts out air on this side. But how do you get up there to clean it? Well, we'll show you what I did and see if you agree. So what I did is I looked on Amazon to see what I could find for cleaning the condenser coils underneath the fridge, because you really can't get to them from any other point other than really taking the fridge out, and that's not going to be an easy job. So what I purchased was a dryer cleaning kit, and unfortunately Amazon put that label right across the front so you can't see the whole thing. But what it consists of is three major pieces. You've got this real long brush that you can reach into an area underneath, and I'll see if I can get the camera in there when I start cleaning it, see if I can show you. The other part here is this has got all kinds of different fittings on it for different vacuums. A long plastic hose to get around corners or wherever you had to go. But this is the one that really intrigues me because it's just a long flat plastic hose, and you can actually slide it down between the vents in the refrigerator. And of course at this end it's just got a few different ends that will work with different vacuums. So that's pretty well it in a nutshell. And there's a few other pieces that you get when you buy the unit for different vacuum heads. But so I put it all together and it's sitting right here. So let me see if I can start doing the cleaning, and we'll get underneath and show you that. So what I've done right now is I've gone to a voiceover because of all the noise from the brush scrubbing and the vacuum. So now you can see with that long brush how I can get right almost to the back of where the coils are, the condenser coils, and you can see where it's pulling out some of the dirt, the lint. And I'll go down this side here and go back and forth a few times, see if I can loosen up most of the lint and debris in the back part. And this is on the floor of the fridge. And I believe most fridges are elevated by 1 or 2 inches, as you can see on the wood there. Let's keep watching. The nice thing about the brush is it can get in some pretty tight little spots. What this other tray that we're crossing right there where it says a warranted part, that's where I guess when it goes into the defrost stage, it runs into there, and it kind of gets rid of all the moisture of the water by a heater element that's in there, and it just vaporizes it all. So now what I've started to do is this is that other tool, which is a long plastic hose that's not round, it's kind of rectangular, and you can see where I can get right to the back, and that does a nice job of going right to the back. Now what I'm doing right here is I'm going way up into the back part. That's where the condenser coils are, and that's where there's a lot of lint debris that sticks to the coils. And I'm just going back and forth, and I've got the vacuum on high suction right now. And that's what's so nice about this tool. You can get way to the back there. Of course, you got to be careful of the wires and everything else that's back there, but you can go back and forth and pull everything out. So there I'm showing you that right to the back. Now I'm going to try one more time to get over to the third fin. It's right behind there. It's very hard to see because what I've been trying to do is light it all up, film it, move the vacuum, and what I'm doing here right now, I'm just cleaning up the last little bit of debris and lint that came out of the unit with the brush that I was able to pull to the front. So you don't have a lot of space to work in, and it was a kind of a challenge. Like I say, the only other way is to take this fridge out, and you've got this lip right there, the brown part of the wood, so the fridge is elevated. So now what I'm trying to show you is again going in through the camera and the lighting, and you see it's much cleaner now, a lot cleaner than what it was, by using the long brush and just cleaning up as whatever I could. And that's why I'm moving the light across, just to have a look at all of it, and it looks a lot better. So again, I turned it back on. I was able to notice that it's not blowing as hot. Now this was about 30 minutes later that I was back up here and got everything working again and tested it. So that's how I clean my big residential refrigerator. If you have any other ideas, please put them in the comments. I'd like to hear about that. Any suggestions, anything that we can do better. And thanks for watching. This is V from a Canadian RVer. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Let's share some thoughts, and we'll see you in the next video.